All right, guys. So, real quick, just want to drop something here. We have a pre-order for some merch for the Zephyr. Constant Designs. I reached out to them, and they did some shirts a couple years ago for us, and they just turned out amazing. And they were one of the companies that got back to me and said, "Hey, here's our cost for your design, and here you go. Here's your garment pre-order." Blah blah blah. They were boom boom boom. So, big shout out to Constant Design. Here, I'm going to put them on the screen. If you go to kotvmotorsports.com, hit the code pre-order, and you'll get 10% off of the pre-order. And I'm trying to get these things. I'd love to be able to get all of our base, like first order, like required order, taken care of. That would be awesome. So do that. Go hit that website. It should be extremely easy. If you have any issues, send us an email, shoot me a private message, however the case may be. But use code pre-order and you'll get 10% off on your order. We also have hoodies as well. Hoodies are on there as well. Kid sizes and everything. So should be no problem. If I get some pretty good support with that, we'll continue to do some different merch styles and keep them pumping regularly. I finally got the website up and going, so it should be a lot easier for you guys. So get to the website and help support our journey if you don't mind. And if you like Zephyrs or four doors, the design's pretty wicked. They did an awesome job. So, all right, let's get to it. All right, what is going on, guys? Repping the Turbo John Racing hat today. I know he's been rebuilding that probe. Sorry, he's a Chevy guy, so it's a Saturn. But so I'm gonna give him a shameless plug. I'm sure he would love for you guys to go get some merch. I'm gonna go get some here soon. We get some mostly from the racetrack from him. But starting out this day, doing something sort of like he was doing. We were mounting the fuel cell, doing different things. And if you followed this channel very long, you know we have a fun time getting parts correctly and getting tools to work and et cetera, et cetera. So unfortunately, my TIG torch lead, what's it called? It dry rotted. It went bad. So come to find out, that's pretty common out of the HP torches. So go ahead and upgrade to the CK torch whenever you can. And I ordered a CK17 torch like a while ago now. I'm dropping everything. And it, the first place I ordered before Thanksgiving week. I ordered it that Saturday night that I talked to you guys. Never got tracking. Finally got tracking like, I forget, maybe the Tuesday. I mean, they took the whole week off Thanksgiving. I get it. It's not real normal, but whatever. It's still not here. It got delayed in shipping. So thankfully, I think maybe Black Friday or something, I was like, I'm going to order. There was one cheaper. I was like, I'm going to order it, whichever one comes in first, and we'll cancel the other one. Well, I didn't cancel either one, but new TIG torch. We're going to see if this thing works on this AHP machine. Hopefully it does. Then I'm going to get the valve covers welded, and we should be good. Another thing that came in is from Alky Digger. I got I'm going to try this belt. Hopefully this belt works for our pump. But I'm actually going to be taking all that back off because I'm not going to be doing all of that stuff just yet. But I'm sort of getting all that stuff mounted of where it needs to be. And since we're going to test next week, I wanted to go to PRI, but I was like, let's just get tested for dig or die. So today our plan is to weld that valve cover up wherever it is at. I don't even know where it's at right now. And we're going to get it correct and do the oil change. Probably going to pull this pump off of here. I don't know. I may leave the pump on there and let it, I don't know. No, we're going to pull it off. We're going to pull it off. It's extra weight, not needed. And then start going over nut bolting some things. And I know I've got some lights that need wired in the back. So we got a lot to do today. Actually, also going to try and get, I've got a USB charger so that I can keep my draggy in the car and get it situated. So follow along with me today. I'm going to hopefully get a lot done, show you guys, and yeah, it's going to be fun. Let's pray that this TIG torch works. Let's go. What do you think? Is it going to work? Is this part going to work? Ooh, boom, got that. Let's see if this quick disconnect fitting here goes in this correctly. Oh, boom. Nice. Cooking with gas. All right, let's throw this other TIG torch away. I'll show you. This is actually what it ended up looking like. This is all dry rotted down in here. Yep, let's get it. All right, so I set all this up to video me welding, and I didn't press the record button. So it's not perfect by any stretch, but it is together and it is complete. I'm gonna let that cool down a little bit. And it's all right, it's not great. We're gonna paint it, and I gotta get a cap for this side. And we should be good. All right, let's move on to our next project while this is going. Let's check out this belt, see if this belt is gonna work. All right, boom, there we go. 28-inch long is gonna be perfect. We've got enough to create more tension on it, and it's gonna be perfect. I've just got to figure out something with that pulley back there. And in fact, that's such a small belt. If you look, that is going to work fine. I mean, we're gonna have to obviously start it up and everything like that, make sure that we're good. But normally that belt will, you can sort of do this and turn it a little bit, sort of see where we're gonna need to put that. We'll have to put some washers in there and put the keyway in it and get it tightened down where it needs to be. So not too terrible. That should work perfectly. And we'll come back to that after dig or die, and after actually probably after the new year is when we'll be tackling this stuff. Between that time, yeah, I think that's probably going to be our best bet. So all right, let's get some of the stuff out of the way. And we've got oil change to do, and a couple different, we can do the oil change now since the valve covers are off. We can put those back on real easy, or put the oil in it real easy. If anybody's wondering, this coolant is from where I took this loose, trying to figure out stuff with this. So this bolts all the way through. That's all that coolant is for. So, all right, let's move on. Here's my little thing. We bought a little Amazon special. We're gonna see if this is gonna work. I gotta come up with a way to mount this in the car. So another thing that we're not doing before dig or die or for anything, I'm trying, the car's been pretty successful, so I'm not trying to change too much stuff before dig or die, but is the shifter. I'm not gonna get the shifter in. I just rather not rush that deal. And so, all right, let's move on to our next project here and get her done. All right, so just a little
pause.
There you go, pause. We are taking Whitey. We're gonna go get our lunch, and yeah, we got this thing cleaned, and I don't know.
Look at the floorboards.
It's really clean. This guy's wearing boots, shorts, which it is actually nice out today compared to what it has been. But yeah, whole dash is clean. These were real bad. I mean, technically I need to get this replaced, but this has been dirty. I think Jenna put her foot up here, like, I can't even remember how long ago, and got this dirty. And then you try to clean it and it just never goes away. So need to fix that, but needs a holly before it gets anything else done. So we're going to go up here, grab something to eat, and then we're getting back. Got the oil draining right now in the Zephyr. So let's get to it. Started right up like a dream, didn't it? Seatbelt. It's literally 2 minutes up the road, or he'd be in the back seat. Let's get to it. right. Squeeze it. Squeeze it. There you go. Good job. All right. It's a little bumpy.
This thing's not meant to be off rubber.
All right. Let's go get some food. Boom. We got the bag. And that's a good looking ride.
I'm videoing you.
And he's videoing me, videoing you, videoing me. All right, let's head back to the house. Man, I love this car. True 100% street car.
If you live in West Virginia, please go to Moe's in Athens. They make the breast cheese sticks.
The breast cheese sticks, he says. Love it. All right, we're gonna eat some lunch, get in here, and get this thing fired up, ready. All right, so just getting some things fixed up, getting this oil change done. I sometimes have people ask me what oil filter I use. I use Wix. This 501085 seems to be the perfect one. As you can tell, we don't have a lot of room in there. But, yep, Wix 51085. My buddy Perry at Harvey Auto gets that for me. So, all right. Let's get this oil change done. We're going to get the valve covers on, and then we're going to start trying to run us some line for these valve covers back to the puke tank. Let's see what we can get done. All right, so we're getting things taken care of, getting this oil change worked out. Just showing you guys what we run or what I run. Pin grade or Brad pin, straight 40. This is what TKM recommended. You know, it's a little bit expensive. But with you know the way oil is today, anyways, you know as few oil changes as this thing's going to get a year, might as well, you know, we got good stuff in the motor. We might as well put good stuff to lube it up. So that's what we use, straight 40. I know a lot of people use Rotella, a lot of people use Schaefer's. Schaefer's are really good from what I hear. I can get this through our supplier real easy, and in a pinch, if I call up TKM, they've got a bunch of this in stock. So we can always get it there. They're just like 2.5, 3 hours away from me. So that's why if they were local, I'd get my pen grade through them. So let's get a few more quarts in this bad boy, and then we're going to move on to our next project. All right, guys, we got the lines ran. Unfortunately, have misplaced our fittings. I ordered them on the 13th. Actually, I picked them up on the 13th. And I have looked everywhere in this house, everywhere in our shop, everywhere in all my trucks, cars, vehicles, vans, SUVs, you name it, and couldn't find it. But we got this line ran. This is the type of line that we're running. I don't know the exact name of it. It is some type of ballast line through, it's from Wake Makers. This is I think 1 inch, maybe. Let me think here. I think it's 1 inch. It should be. And we ran that through here. We've got a couple of holes drilled. It's not perfect, but it is what it is. This one's going to come here, have a 90. And we ran that in along here. We got our zippy tied, as Turbo John says, a couple different places. And then it's going to run all the way back into here. But I don't have any fittings. So we're going to have to move on to the next thing. I ran around for hours looking for these fittings and my new scramble button. So, oh well. So next thing, I don't know exactly. This is a little bit more weight than I was wanting. This is not what I thought it was. I thought this was the stuff. I actually found it later, and it's not that expensive. It's like $130 for 50 foot. So less than, it's like $2.10 a foot. And it's the Flexhaust stuff. So I'm going to look over that on somebody else's car and see if I want to even keep this stuff. It's just a little heavy. Hopefully we can get that thing off once we go M1, and then we can get a little bit more weight off the nose. But yeah, also painted the valve covers. Not great. You know, they may get powder coated in the off season. Shoot me some recommendations on what you think. I just needed to cover the gobbled up welds that were on the first one, and these are much better over here, as you can tell. Much better. That was just horrible. But anyways, all right. Next thing, see if I can get a mounting solution for our USB. All right, let's see if we can get her a start. Oh, she's cold. She's cold. Let's give her a spritz. Non-chlorinated. See if that'll do us. All right, car is sounding good. I got a little scared. There was a lot of condensation, but it is cool. And there was a lot of condensation on that side. But it's all condensation because we do have coolant. There's no green coming out. It was actually, there was so much condensation, it was actually pulling up on the top of the headers. So I thought something was leaking out. But it wasn't, thank God. So got her up to temp. It's now, I'm about to get a headache, but we just got back from church. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably end this video here. Never found my fittings. I have no idea. I have a picture of my Ring doorbell. Whenever I brought them in, they're gone. Nowhere to be found. So I'm assuming that Jenna took all those prices to heart, and now she thinks she stole my stuff. No, I'm just messing. But we did get the valve covers done. Those are ready. Everything. We got the oil change, so that's why I started it up. Make sure we built oil pressure, no problem. And yeah, now it's nut and bolt everything and get everything ready. This week, we're gonna try to test at the end of this week, God willing, and the weather stays. Weather's amazing today. I really wish we could go test today, but it's a little late for that. So we're gonna see what we can do. And we'll think about the tune-up this week and see about what we can do. So huge shout out to all of our new subscribers. Those of you who jumped on from the last video, really appreciate all of you. Hopefully you've watched to this point. And yeah, jump on kotvmotorsports.com and get in on that pre-order. I'd love to get that merch out to you guys. So that's going to be it. We got a little bit of stuff to do. I'm going tomorrow to get those fittings. Thankfully, I'm going down near our supplier, so I'll be grabbing those fittings, new bump button, or not bump, but scramble button, and they'll be good to go. I've got to cut a hole in the deck lid for our puke tank, and then level off the puke tank. I'm going to let it sit a little high, probably, I don't know, inch or two. So we'll work on that next video and work on, there's a couple other little things that I was not able, that I'll have to get parts this week. So might as well wrap it up here. Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And thanks for showing us Ford guys some love. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, yeah. For the